Alright guys, I'm going to make this short and simple. This controller, as good as it looks, I highly recommend not purchasing it. And here's why. This is my third Vantage that I've had. The first two were wired. Ended up getting the wireless because I thought maybe that would somehow be better, but that wasn't the case. So here's what happened. I got my first Vantage and it was a wired one. I had originally made a pre-order, but the reason I ended up getting it sooner was because I found out that GameStop had them in stock. So I canceled my pre-order, went and got the wired, brought it home, was like super stoked because my SCUF Impact, which I had purchased used, broke. No big deal. Got the Vantage, was super hyped because using the regular DualShock on Fortnite was crazy for me because I'm so used to using paddles. So plug it in, start playing, and I noticed that it just didn't feel right. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should install the heavier or the longer joysticks because I'm used to using control freaks. So right now you see that it has the regular thing, and that's because I thought maybe I could use my control freaks with it, but it just doesn't feel right as well. Anyways, I don't know if it's supposed to do this also, but these things get stuck, and that was the case on all the ones that I had. This is my third one. The first two were wireless, but now they don't get stuck. I don't know. On my Impact though, they don't get stuck, so that makes me wonder why they get stuck on the Vantage. I emailed SCUF about it, and they told me that they shouldn't, no matter what, whether the faceplate is off, on, joysticks off, they should never get stuck. So there's problem one. Problem two, this thing only works if you have it connected here. So yeah, I returned the first one, get another wired version, boom, same exact problem. Aiming feels off, it's very choppy, lots of input lag, so you'll be like aiming and it feels like it gets stuck right here in the middle as you're like, say you're shotgunning somebody in a Fortnite battle and you need to flip and do a 180 really quick. It has this weird thing where it just feels choppy. It feels like it kind of skips. I don't know if that's what input lag is or what. Anyway, so I returned that one, or I sit on it for a while because I was going to send it in supposedly to get repaired, but then I found that another GameStop close by had a wireless version, so I end up going to get that one. And it's been the same thing. I really like the shape and feel of the Impact, so I ended up ordering another Impact, and when that Impact shows up, I'm going to return this one. I'll maybe get a Vantage down the road when they've fixed all of this, but it's kind of crazy to me that all the YouTubers that are sponsored by them are acting like it's the greatest controller in the world. I will admit, it feels great. The buttons feel a little stiff, so it kind of like, they don't push as easy as like these, this, and you can tell these sound a little different. I don't know. Anyways, this is a warning for those wanting to get the Vantage. Do not buy the Vantage. Wait. What I've been using currently since I'm scuffless is this. It's called an FPS Dominator, and they actually work really well. For 40 bucks, I highly recommend it if you're not trying to purchase a SCUF. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you look up on Reddit or anywhere really, you'll start to notice that there's just terrible reviews for this Vantage. Everybody's having issues with it. Nobody seems to have one that's like legit, and it just kind of sucks because it's like, bro, I paid $200 for this controller. One of the good things is though is that I can return it at GameStop without having to wait or pay a restocking fee. I took the sax buttons off because I kept hitting them on accident. Yeah. I also was able to get a 1-year warranty for 50 bucks, and they told me that if I were to break it right in front of them, that they'd have to give me a new one. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. If you have any questions, want to have some discussion, I'll probably be streaming Fortnite later. Thanks. Peace.